Hey guys, Anthony here. Tuesday, September 9th, 2025 at about 8:15 a.m. making these videos today in response to a couple things that Donald Trump had made statements on recently, I think as early as yesterday. One of the ones I did a video on, a short video, but I have many Bible studies on Judeo-Christian and everything that relates to that. You could go back and look at my page and get more information and do more study yourself on that. Secondly, I think he made a comment yesterday to the effect that on his Truth Social that vaccines are poison or something to that effect. One would have to ask themselves and this is a serious statement I'm making, is the president schizophrenic? Is he bipolar? Does he just go day to day with the flavor of the day, whatever the flavor of the day is, and then push that? Because a couple of days ago, he was meeting with Bill Gates and all these other tech gurus and whatever they call themselves, and having a big dinner, and they were all tickling each other and saying how great one another was and all the great things they did for this country and for people and for the world and for our health. It's for your health. They want to keep you healthy. Don't you know that, Anthony? They want you healthy. They want you eating the best foods, the best, getting sunlight and breathing the freshest air and eating the freshest foods and no contaminants and being totally holistic and not relying on doctors. Yeah, that would be the perfect scenario. And then he comes out and he pushes, or he pushed and pushes things that go in you with certain operations that he put into effect. And then he comes out and says, everything's poison. So that's like me inviting you over for dinner, right? I invite you over for dinner. I serve you a sumptuous meal, a healthy, sumptuous meal. We eat, we drink, we be merry. We praise one another. We sing songs and hymns, and we talk about God, and we talk about the Bible. And then you go away, and then the next day I come out and say, I call you up and I say, hey, that food that we ate is poison. The food that we ingested is poison. The food that was put into your kids that you brought over my house is poison. And I don't recommend it anymore. And I say to you, but Anthony, we already ate the meal. It's already in our system. What do we do? Maybe we'll wait for the next comments on that. Are people asking that question? What do we do now that 330 million people have multiple things in them that are poison? Is this supposed to be some crazy joke? That's the guy I voted for. Oy, ay, ay. I don't know where to begin or what to say about how people are pulled around by the ring in their nose over here. It's actually quite sad, and I warned people last year to come out of the system, to come out of the whole system and live for Yah alone and navigate through life that way instead of following politicians. Anthony signing off.